This boy's again.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's your boy, the 6'2 Stallion, thoroughbred Nigerian, Ricio Fan Chulo. Jaja.
Hey guys, how's it doing? It's your boy, or should I say your man, Chukulala, aka the voice of logical reason. Let's get it.
Gross.
You're gross.
What's going on, everybody? It's your
you
resident doc in the building.
I like dick in the building. That's not a
What?
Richard in the building.
Wow. All right, we're going to gloss over that. Delivering truth like I deliver babies. And I don't deliver babies.
Babies.
Just,
Hey man, start the morning out strong.
Welcome to another week of These Boys Again on 98.9 KRSM. Thank you for listening. Don't know why you're listening, but thank you.
What do you mean you don't know why?
Is he hearing the insults?
I don't know why you're
What do you
listening.
mean?
I don't know why you're listening,
Listen
but
to
thank
him,
you.
he's saying.
No.
Yeah, it has to be,
That's
must
what
be
that
him.
means.
Must be him.
Not us.
Not us.
You know, speak for yourself.
don't know
As
why you're
always,
listening.
welcome to the weekend. And we are, of course, the three Nigerian-born,
Yeah,
American-raised oracles here to solve all the world's problems.
all of them.
So take a knee, guys, and pull out a pen and paper.
What?
Yeah, learn some things from us. Take a knee, pull out football talk. I forgot you're not professional. You're not a professional athlete.
You're going to keep this going in 2019?
Hey,
Welcome to 2019,
Yeah.
first Friday of 2019. How was your New Year's, fellas?
amazing. My New Year was amazing. It was boring, which is why I like it. I was gonna go out, but I stepped outside, and the liquid in my nose froze.
Yep.
So I turned right around.
Yep. That's
Took my-
exactly what happens.
Yep, took my clothes off and went back to watching Bird Box, man. So I don't need that in my life right now.
Zeke?
Yeah.
But it was good.
Went to church with the folks. Then
A lot
took
of sin to repent for.
my black self home as well, because it was not, that whole cold was not about to happen.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, it was definitely cold on New Year's.
It was horrible, man.
But I
Yeah.
told you what the weather would be last week.
Oh, we don't trust you.
We
We hear words.
Yep.
We hear words, but we don't trust them.
Yeah, now it's time to start trusting
Because
me.
you're not a weatherologist, are you?
I forgot he even did the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you the weather was going to be cold.
Well, it's up to you to begin trusting your boy or not. Up to you. Or you can go outside and have liquid in your nose.
Learn the hard way, man.
Learn the hard way.
That's how Nigerians roll. Like, oh, is this the easy way? No. This is not for us.
Speaking of learning the hard way, do you guys remember, I don't know where we were going. We were in the car together, and we saw a white, I want to say it was
Chevy Malibu.
Chevy
Yep,
Malibu.
it was a Malibu.
Yeah. Oh, I know that shit. Is this
Speeding past us on
On
the other
University.
side. Yep.
Full-blown car chase.
Oh, I was so excited, man.
Police right after, behind.
Lights, siren,
Pew!
everything.
I got like butterflies in my tummy. You know that happened, man.
Why?
So, I'm just excited. I told you guys I want to turn around and chase them too. Join
Just
the
to
chase.
see what happened.
Yeah, because we saw. Yeah. I remember. We saw the first police car chase him.
Yep.
And then we saw another one like 4 minutes later. No.
No, it was
Like
like
45 seconds
Yeah.
later.
45 seconds.
Yeah,
But
Probably
the distance,
less.
but 45 seconds at like 80 miles per hour, how is he going to find? I mean, that guy just wanted to
they
speed.
radio ahead.
They have to be radioing each
Yeah.
other.
But they were like, I would say like 3 miles, whatever.
But that wasn't it. There was another like four cop cars
In
that
fact,
flew by.
There was one that drove past us.
Yep.
That we saw earlier, and then we saw him pop a U.
Just do a quick little Yui.
Oh, I was
put on his lights.
and that was cool too. Man.
and the guy was like, "I'm about to join this chase.
I'm about to get on this.
Let's go."
Let's go.
The guy just went. He was in front of us. He went to the left. It was a red turn arrow, and the guy's like, "Screw, this is for civilians." The guy popped out like, turn around,
Hit
and
the
then
U-turn.
zoom. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yep. And then another 2 or 3 started passing us by. Now,
But the funny thing is though, to show you why you need good, I almost said something bad, good men in your life as your friends. My mom was telling me, Chooks, turn this car around and follow this chase.
Yep.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yep.
You know, you see some good action, and you guys were like, "Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Trying to get killed."
Yep.
Yeah.
Now he was on. I
University.
guess university. At that point, university is more or
It's
less
still university.
Yeah, there's still stoplights, but he decided to jump on the
Oh,
interstate.
yes.
694.
He was like-
The guy
if you
said-
want to chase,
Oh, the guy
If
said,
you want
"No,
to be a monkey,
Be a
gorilla.
Be a gorilla.
Let's
Silverback.
get on.
Go.
Let's get on 694.
Let's talk about this high speed, guys.
And by the way, it was like really slippery on the roads
It was.
too.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
Minnesota.
It was slippery
in
roads
the winter.
And the guy said, "I'm not going to jail today.
Nope.
Let's
So-
run."
Let's go.
I posed the question: do you think that he could have actually did get away?
Still in which world?
Nah.
Maybe in Middle Earth. with Gandalf on the Hobbits, but on Earth, on this regular Earth,
Nah.
no way. No, come on, man.
Nah.
You don't
In
think he
a
could?
Chevy Malibu.
Dude, okay, how many did we at least count? We at least counted at least
4 or 5 cops.
4 or 5 cop
That's
cars.
just a university, by the way.
And that's not them radioing ahead talking
Yeah.
about, hey, all units were heading on 694.
Basically, every light, every exit he hits, 2 more cops are just going to slide right into that chase. you know?
Yep.
I mean, he will never escape. Like I always say,
There
the
has
best,
to be a way to escape.
the best escape scene I've seen is in that movie Drive with the ugly guy around Gosling. So the way he escaped,
Why do you have to insult?
I don't
and
know.
we just keep it pushing.
Why do you have to insult?
that came from a place of insecurity.
and hate. Insecurity and hate. So the way he escaped, he got into a downtown of some random city, I'm thinking LA,
Yep.
when a game was just getting done, like a Dodgers game or a whatever game.
Yep.
And he gets into a parking ramp, ditches the car, takes off his jacket, hops out in a white t-shirt, puts
a hat on.
a Dodgers hat, and just walks into the crowd. That's the only way you escape. Because as long as the chopper's in the sky, man, the sky has no lights.
But they don't call out the choppers right away though.
They call them out once you begin to. I assume once you begin to get into an area where there are a lot of cars and a lot of obstructions that will keep them from seeing you.
Yeah.
So that's why you can never escape. Because as long as they can see you, they'll chase you. And if you get into places where they can't see you, the chopper will just follow you around. When you reach home, look around and say, "Oh, I beat him." Get into your house, like he's at 957.
You think you got away?
North Hennepin
First of all,
Boulevard.
you don't go home.
No. You don't go home, man.
I mean, we're not trying to give you advice on how to get away from a cop.
But
if
we
you're
kind
trying
of
to-
are.
But we kind of are.
I mean, if you must go somewhere, go to Mall of America.
Don't follow it.
Get in the ramp in Mall of America. Park your car.
Yep.
Run to the Mall of America, and you're good.
Change
That's
clothes.
what I would do.
So
There you go.
the guy that we saw running, it was his name is Robert Allen Engels.
Sounds English.
And so what he did was he stole a customer's money and vehicle at Super America on Highway 65 and just bounced.
Ooh, that's in Super America. That's the nice
on
one.
Highway
isn't it?
65.
Highway 65.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Central.
Central. Yeah. Okay. Which Super America is that though?
Say it again. He stole a car and money.
Car and money.
Okay.
A customer. Does that mean he worked there?
It
Nah,
doesn't
he
give too many
Probably
details.
just robbed someone.
Wow.
Stick up kid.
In a gas station.
And then
and
bounced.
then bounced.
Why would
And
you?
then got
why
why?
would you rob somebody on 65 with no clear escape routes, man?
Well, the escape route is 694, the major highway,
Right.
So he decided to jump on. That's crazy.
How
man.
did he get on? How did he get on Central on University though?
I mean, you can cut across.
No, but what I'm saying, when did you just stay on Central and just head to 694?
I don't know.
Because I mean, University has less lights, but
I don't
cops
know.
love
Well,
University.
maybe he was. He didn't start by getting chased. Remember, he probably was just in the neighborhood. Someone called
counting his money.
Yep, someone called the cops.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Thinking
whoop,
about
whoop,
how
behind him,
he's
and he
gonna
took
go to
off.
Walmart.
Just
He's
went off.
stopping.
Wow,
Strike 2, man. He's not about to go strike 3. Although means that was not a 3-strike law.
you can't beat the cops. It reminds me of another
can't.
story that I heard earlier in the week of an old head. I don't know. He was probably 65, maybe between 60 65. And he decides that he wants to fight.
Uh-oh.
The guy he's ready to brawl
That's 65.
at 65.
Okay.
So
Sounds like a plan.
he gets into, I'm not quite sure why he got pulled over, but he gets into a fight with the officers. And he proceeds to assault one of the officers with the officer's baton.
Oh, I thought you said assault. I thought you meant sexually. I'm like, that guy is an achiever.
Nah, man. Come on. He
Go
begins
ahead.
to assault him with the baton.
His own baton.
With the officer's own baton, yes.
The guy's a warrior, man. Is he any training?
I don't know. All I saw was the video.
To fight two cops
Mm-hmm.
and take one's baton and beat him while the other one is watching you.
And I think
You gotta be a big, strong dude, man.
his
like me.
wife or somebody he knew was recording it and kept on saying, "Jerry, stop! Jerry, stop!"
His name was Jerry. What's with all these weird names today, man?
Jerry's not a
grown
weird
man
name.
is Jerry. Jerry. Like
Gerald.
Like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, short for Gerald.
We grow a friend called Gerald. Sorry, Gerald.
Maybe we just gotta start calling that guy Jerry.
Yeah, let's do that. I like it.
Let's do that.
Let's start calling him Jerry from now on. I hope Jerry's listening.
That's not it though. As he not only did he beat the cop up with his own baton, he stole the sheriff's cruiser, jumped in the car, and bounced.
So this guy wants to go to prison. This guy wants to go to prison, man. There's no talking you out of that. What are you gonna say?
Yeah,
There's
what's
no
your
talking
defense?
I know you're going to prison.
Yeah.
Prison.
You're being.
Straight to
Prison.
jail.
Hey, he's lucky he didn't get shot. That's all I'm
Honestly.
saying.
I'm wondering why he's alive, man.
That's
Yep.
really the question.
You
That's
grab
really the
one of
question.
those baton.
It's a good question.
They're skipping tasers. They're going straight to lead, man. Mm-hmm. From electricity to lead, straight up.
No more tasing.
Tasing is for like guys who
Who
are
are
walking
just
towards
yapping.
your mouth and yeah.
But okay, bear with me. Imagine the high-speed chase on that, though. The guy's in a cruiser.
Wow.
The guy just gunned. At this point, you've already beat up a cop. You're already.
Might as well have
you
fun.
might as well have some fun.
Might as well go out of the band.
Wow.
You
Be a
hop
legend.
in there. You're hearing them on the radio
All their plans.
because the radio's in the car, and you're just whipping, and people are getting out of your way because they think you're a car.
they think you're a
You're
cop.
in a cop
And
car.
you can always chime in on the radio too.
Yep.
So when they say Tampa, we're going to lock down 694 West, you say try that, see how that works. For you.
No, guy. You don't say try that, see how it works for you. You disguise your voice and you say, nah, lockdown is not a good idea. He's actually on 494.
Yeah.
Because at this point, you have a good head start.
Oh man, you can really have a lot of fun.
They are on foot.
Yeah.
Now they have to try to use their
radio on their shoulders.
to radio in.
Yep.
So you got a head start.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I mean, you're not getting away, but let's just have some fun.
Oh, but you can have a lot of fun.
There's got to be a way to
lot
get
of
away,
fun.
guys.
You
You're
can,
not-
you can,
guy,
you can
the
periscope
person,
yourself.
the person that you know has been yelling your name, Jerry, stop.
Yeah, there's no- where you going to?
You're not. All
Plus,
of it.
plus the cop cars have GPS trackers.
They do.
They'll just you're not escaping.
That would imagine just in that cop
Unless you can
cruiser,
fly.
120 miles, just on a highway by yourself.
Lights on.
Just lights
everybody
on.
just clearing
Just
out of the way
clearing.
for you.
I think it was daytime though, so it was probably a lot of traffic.
Yeah,
Which is the right time
Move
to
out the
do
way.
it.
Yeah, honestly, you hit 694.
That-
once you get to like 694 West, deep near Maplewood, then you can just head into Wisconsin.
That's something.
They'll
that you-
really
that-
make it something special.
Wow.
That time that you spend in prison, you'll remember that day.
Yeah, people in prison will love you.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're right there, you get a slow clap started as you're walking in.
Talking about yo, that's old dude that took the baton and beat him with it.
Yeah.
How you gonna beat him with his own baton?
60-year-old
People will
Jerry.
give you their blueberry muffins in the cafeteria. Like, here you go, man, you're a hero.
Nah, they won't.
Yes, they will, man. Actually, the prisoners love them.
They love their muffins.
They love their blueberry muffins, man. You want to make a prisoner happy? Just go to Super America, grab a 6-pack of blueberry muffins.
You're not getting anything in from Super America.
I'm just letting you know, man.
How does this guy know that prisoners love
They
blueberry
love their
muffins?
blueberry muffins, brother.
You have something to tell us?
Just trust me. No, you know me. I don't do prison, man. I love my freedom. But I'm just saying, you want to make a prisoner happy, don't worry about the prostitutes. Bring him blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffins
Good
from
morning.
Super America specifically.
Specifically.
All right.
I'm just letting you guys know, man. Trying to help you rise up in the world.
So you're not getting away from the cops, huh?
No,
Nah.
man.
Nah, it's not happening.
Don't even run.
not happening.
Truth be told, I've had many instances where I get pulled over and my heart just says, run, see what happens. Like maybe you can escape.
How about on foot?
Are you insane? That's the worst.
No. I think on foot you probably have a better chance on foot though.
What if you get that one guy,
Ex
ex football linebacker? You know what I mean? Just fresh on the force.
Nah, not linebacker. Well, maybe.
No. Yeah. linebacker or safety.
Cornerback. Yeah.
If you're cornerback, don't even waste your time. The guy might even yell, I played corner for Winona State.
You better stop.
Then you just stop. Because you're not running that guy.
But I've seen videos of younger males in urban areas
Yeah, black guys.
flee,
Go ahead.
flee from police that are less than stellar shape.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
that's what I'm saying.
And those videos are
Those guys will
hilarious.
escape. Those guys escape.
Those guys are.
That's what I'm
videos are
saying. I
hilarious.
feel like
Those
you
guys
know,
are the reason why they like community says the reason why they got dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this man said I'm not about to chase you, man.
Nope.
You're on this German Shepherd run though.
Yep. You guys go at it.
Both of you run. I'll just say grab him. And once he grabs you, I'll just walk up.
And sometimes the dogs
funny
don't
thing-
release.
The funny thing is that when the cops finally catch up to the guy who the dog chased, the guy is not breathing heavily. The cop that was walking to where the
Yep. Yep.
and
Man.
I've told you this. It's better to run with the car because when they grab you, they'll just handcuff you.
Yep.
They'll throw you on the ground, they put your knee on your neck, but if you make them run on foot
they're mad.
and they catch
Just
you,
upset.
They're pissed.
oh, they're
They're so pissed
They're
now.
like, you made me run.
Yep,
made me
You
run.
made me run.
Man,
You're gonna get the wrath.
by the
Yeah.
way, they wear like tight black pants
Yep.
and like the car isn't
A
built for
lot
running.
of
A lot of gadgets,
gadgets,
and belts.
yep.
Hey, guys.
It's not built for running.
Hey guys, we're just gonna interrupt this real quick. Please do not run from police.
No.
Don't do it.
We're not encouraging you to run from police.
No.
Don't say these boys again. These boys again.
As you're getting
you
cuffed.
know, right?
Just scream out, curse you, chikulala. Curse you.
Joe, I'm not.
Oh, man.
I'm not visiting you. I'm not.
I
no
will bring
bail.
you muffins.
Wow.
Let me just let you know right now.
So-
send me an email from Stillwater,
They don't have.
and I will bring you muffins.
You're not bringing anybody muffins.
bringing anybody
It's
muffins.
not getting in.
Try me and see, man.
No, it's not getting
okay,
in.
we'll eat the muffins in the visitation area then.
I don't even know if you could do that.
Oh
but
man.
Yeah.
Some holiday coffee. With some muffins, man. Get out of here.
Please don't run from cops.
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't do it.
It's not a
It's
good
not
idea.
worth it.
On foot or in car.
Unless you're really, really, really fast.
Or
Even then,
I'm kidding. Don't do it.
unless you have nothing else to live for.
guys.
Wow.
Guys.
It's true.
We just went from 0 to 100.
It's true.
Real quick, man.
This was and the segment
No,
was.
you know what? Reese is making some sense. If you have nothing else to live for, the best fun you can have
Yeah.
is outrunning like 6 cops. Turn around, just. But the thing I've always told people is never antagonize cops when they're chasing you or when you escape them.
Gotta just be
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
man.
Just be cool because cops take things very personally.
very, very.
Especially after, yeah, you're right.
do.
Especially after they're like, they let you go, they let you down easy. Like the story we talked about 2 weeks ago with the guy who was being detained, Lil Pump or whatever his name
Oh
was.
yeah.
And he starts flicking off the cops
Yes.
on
Yep.
Instagram. Like, just
Yeah,
chill.
just be cool.
Be
Just be
cool.
cool. You would've made it to your show.
Be cool.
It's like the mafia guy who the FBI built a case on. They capture him, they
Yep.
arrest him, they go to court. He beats the case.
Yep.
And he gets out. And on his way out, he yells at like, "Hey, Detective Trubinsky! Oh no, Special Agent Trubinsky! How'd you like that now, huh? Enjoy your life. I'm out of here."
Yep.
That Trubinsky guy is gonna spend
For
the rest of his life. He's gonna do overtime, not even overtime, free.
No, this
He'll
is
work
this is
for
on
free.
him. He has it in his basement.
Yeah, he'll go to his garage.
Yep.
He'll have it, and
He'll
he'll
have your
find a
picture.
way to catch you.
Connection.
Yep.
You could have just said, "This is a learning moment in my life. I'm going to go out there
Yep.
and be better
And be
You know,
cool.
Thank you, Your Honor." And then you leave, but you have to go insult
And just-
this fat detective.
Nope.
All he does is eat donuts, not muffins, just donuts in his garage and watch you over and over. And now he's going to arrest you because this man take things personally.
All I heard was that the difference between policemen and criminals is donuts and muffins. That's what I heard you just say.
That's a bumper sticker right there, man. You print it and tape it. Never
Oh,
kidding.
man.
Policemen are like they're a gang, man.
Yeah.
They're a gang.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
The way they
Yeah.
chased that guy on Friday or Saturday night, the way they chased him, that was gang chasing.
That was
It's like, oh, you want to run from one of us, you don't run
Swarm.
from all of us.
Yep, you're gonna get jumped.
yeah.
I mean, you hear of cops going to very bad neighborhoods in California and in Baltimore or whatever. They go in there and they walk confidently because they know that you shoot one of them,
That's it.
you're gonna have a
Not-
whole bunch of them.
Not just the whole city will be on lockdown.
It'll be
Shut
on
down.
lockdown.
Shut it all down.
Everything.
Shut it all down.
That's what
Now
powerful.
you're even having regular criminals mad at you
for bringing this heat.
for
on
bringing
them.
this heat.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it, guys.
So
be
the
cool.
only good thing is that when the city's on lockdown, Muffin the man goes really high. I'm just saying, guys.
We like to go full circle here
Full
on
circle.
these
Full circle.
boys again. Stay tuned, man. We got a great show for you today. We're going to discuss the playoff picture for those of you who are interested in the NFL.
I don't even care anymore, to be honest. But we will.
Well, yeah, we got to touch on that. We got barbershop talk. And, of course, we got story. Stay tuned. These boys again, 98.9. Oh, of course. Follow us on Facebook, These Boys Again. Follow us on Instagram, These Boys Radio.
Yep.
Feel free to email us any questions, concerns. Last week we had a emailer send us a email on his relationship, and we love giving relationship advice.
Absolutely love it.
I don't. unless you're in prison now, then let me know. But go ahead.
Relationships in prison? That's
No,
what you want to give
muffins.
advice on?
I'll bring
Whoa.
muffins to you in prison.
Yikes!
Guys.
Let's close this segment out. These boys again. That was some David O. Assurance.
Yeah.
You're rocking with These Boys again.
Yes, you are.
98.9 KRSM. Happy Friday. Happy New Year. 2019 shall be greater than 2018.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Ati amen.
In the name of the Lord. I'm sorry, Mom.
Why?
No, you're mocking your. That shall be greater than the self. That's not mockery. Why?
It's imitation. You know what they say
Sincerest
about that, right?
form.
Sincerest.
Yeah, man.
Form of insulting.
No, it's
Flattery.
not. Hey, man, I'm a night job boy. I can jump into the accent if I choose. In the meantime, it's going to be 41 degrees tonight.
Praise
Today,
the
actually.
Lord. Hey,
Wow.
41 in
Man.
January.
Wow.
Global warming is real.
Warming is real.
kick in, guy. Kick in.
Global warming is
Do
real.
your job, global warming. So I've been saying for years. Do your job.
Kick in.
Jeez.
Saturday, 39 degrees. Sunday, 35.
I'm going out this weekend, man.
Monday, 39.
I'm taking Monday off.
Tuesday, 33.
I'm going to work.
Wednesday, 30 degrees.
Yep, working.
We have to go burn some more tires.
And finally, Thursday, it's going to be
Sounds like a Nigerian lynching.
35 degrees on Thursday. So the
Amen.
lowest temperature is going to be 30 degrees.
Wow.
That's a good weather update.
That's a
That's good news.
That one I can trust.
That's good news.
Oh, now you want to trust
Yeah,
it.
that one I can trust.
We'll see. We'll see.
I know.
I'll let you know about noon.
When the Canadian winds
Yep.
decide to switch course and bring us
The northeast trade winds switching.
brisk.
Then. Bringing a low pressure.
Talk about
Shut up.
wind chill of negative 16.
Oh, man.
Stay indoors.
Before we went on break, I told you guys that I was going to give you an NFL playoff picture update. So here it is, if you're interested. Are you interested, Chucks?
Not at all. But go ahead.
We'll discuss why you're not interested in a moment. In the AFC, which is the, what is it, American Football Conference? Is that what it is? I think that's what it stands for. Yeah. The Texans will play the Colts. The Chargers will play the Ravens. And the Chiefs and the Patriots are just chilling, waiting for someone to come meet them at their home.
Wow.
In the NFC, National Football Conference, the Cowboys versus the Seahawks, the Eagles versus the Bears, and the Saints and Rams are chilling, waiting for the winner of those two matchups.
The Saints and the Rams, man.
Saints and the Rams,
The Saints are quietly the perpetual.
They're
best
always
team
there.
in the NFC, man.
they're always there.
In the last 6-7 years.
Yep. They're always there. So, that being said, the Vikings
Oh God.
did not make it.
We watched that game together, man. We watched that game at a bar with a bunch of Chicago Bears fans
Yeah.
who were very rude. Truth be told, they were very unruly.
That's how they are at the game. So you can't expect that they should be different elsewhere.
Nah, they're not as bad as Philly fans. Philly
Every
fans are
time-
the worst fans
every
in
time
the
we scored-
football league.
Every time they scored, they would do the skull clap.
Yeah.
There were like 4 of them in the bar full of Minnesotans are very nice, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, they let them do the skull clap. They let them just chill. By the way, you pull that crap in Nigeria, you come from another country to Nigeria, you watch the game and then you mock our anthem or our pledge,
Yep.
you're getting jumped. No, 100%. 100% guaranteed.
Yep.
But these guys just had the effrontery, man. The unmitigated gall.
Unmitigated gall.
Clapping.
Yeah.
Hands. I was upset. And then stupid Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
If I see that man in real life, I might just tackle him.
Why are you so why so much
You know how
vitriol
much you pay
towards
you know how much you pay that
Kirk?
man?
Yeah.
Do you remember the play I showed you? There was a play where he was about to, he dropped back to pass the ball, as any professional quarterback would do. I would know this.
Yep.
He drops back to pass the ball. The pocket begins to collapse,
Yep.
and then he throws the ball,
And
puts
he
his hands up to his chest,
and he cowers
closes his eyes real tight, and just braces for impact like a little chicken.
and hopes that they don't hit him too
Oh
hard.
my goodness!
Kirk Cousins, man. That's our quarterback.
Oh my goodness!
So
Yeah.
you think he's a wimp?
Oh, I know. I think the Patriots might win the AFC again. I know Kirk Cousins is a wimp. I don't even think it.
So I'm a fan of the Washington Football Club.
Ugh.
And so Kirk Cousins has been my quarterback since
He's been,
2015.
Yes.
So I've gone through this up and down with him. And then when the signing happened, I told you guys that what you're going to get from Kirk is about 6, 7, like outstanding. This is top tier guy.
We didn't even get 6-7, guy.
The rest of the games,
Didn't we win 8 games?
the rest of the games are going to be
Garbage.
Topsy-turvy.
that's not even the word for it. He's going to suck.
He holds on to the ball way too long.
Yep.
And
No pocket
and then,
presence.
exactly. And when he gets out of the pocket, he runs into the guys that are trying to tackle him.
We got a caller on the line. Caller, you there? What's up? Is this Gerald?
I'm here.
What's up, Stats?
What's going on, man?
This is Jerry, guys.
Jerry's World.
We just happened to be discussing you earlier this morning. Would you be fine with us calling you Jerry?
I would not be.
Well, sorry.
Unfortunate for you.
You know, we don't get everything we want in
We
life.
have the platform. So
There's no sorry. Don't ask me what you want me to be called and then say sorry. We're going to call you. What?
all right. So Jerry, what's your
Okay.
take on Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins. First of all, we did win 8 games, so there's
yeah.
one fallacy there. 2, it's easy to say someone holds on to the ball too long when their offensive line is atrocious. We haven't had a good offensive line in, let's say, maybe 3 to 4 seasons. So, I mean, pressure is pressure. It busts pipes. It produces diamonds, but
It didn't produce a
It didn't produce a
diamond in
diamond.
Kirk.
One.
it
did
didn't
it?
produce a diamond this time. Now, mind you, there are other quarterbacks who, under pressure, tend to play better. So the Green Bay Packers also don't have a good offensive line, but they have a mobile quarterback who's also accurate on the run. So them not having a good offensive line versus us not having a good offensive line produces different results.
2 different
because
outcomes.
the players having different strengths.
Yeah.
So we need to play toward our guys' strengths more so than to his weaknesses. That's how I feel about Kirk Cousins.
All I'm saying is you had Case Keenum,
We
and
did.
Case Keenum, same
I
offensive
mean,
line.
you had him too.
Yes.
Don't mind the goats.
Yes, we had. I support the Vikings, but I'm a true fan.
Shut
of the
up.
Washington
Get
Football
out.
Club.
He lived,
HTTR.
he lived for 6 months in Washington.
HTTR.
6 months.
TTR.
So
HTTR.
all I'm saying is the results. With Case, we were
Don't call him
much
Case.
closer.
That's Mr. Keenum to you.
we were much closer to playoff glory than
We were in
year
the
one
playoffs.
of Kirk.
Kirk is disgusting.
We took a step back, a sizable step back.
Do you think we took a step back, Stats?
Yes, we did.
I think we were 1 game away from the playoffs, and a couple of things happened here or there. We're definitely in the playoffs. We lost some games that we shouldn't have lost, for sure. That tie was egregious.
Lost to the Bills.
But I don't even want to talk about the loss to the Bills. But our coach is a defensive coach, and so our claim to fame is supposed to be that we have. And you guys know, I've always said when it came to Coach Zimmer that he coaches a great defense. We have one of the top 1, 2, 3 defenses in the league. But this season, the defense was average. I mean, we're good on third down in the regular season, and then the playoffs come. We can't get teams off the field on third down. Important games come. We can't execute defensively, stopping passes. The Rams ran up and down the field on us. And
Amen.
that's the
Easily.
same Rams offense that was slowed down later in the season. So it's not like they went through the whole season and just killed everybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
But you can't have your QB playing 7 games and only throwing 1 touchdown in 7 games.
that's true.
That's
True. That's true. So I think there's a lot of blame to go around. But I think because Kirk makes so much money, and because so much of it is guaranteed, and because that's who we, have kind of gone all in on for the next few seasons, and that's something that we haven't done with other quarterbacks in the recent history of our team. That all the attention is going to be on him, but that's not necessarily fair. Can Kirk play better? Yes, but look at his touchdown to interception ratio. It's great. You know what I mean? So he's not making the really, really bad turnovers that's killing us. Pocket presence could be better, but when you're under pressure like that all the time, you're going to look jittery. So
Jittery.
He is jittery.
he's a jittery guy.
And he closes his eyes.
Yeah, man.
the one thing that I've
I'm
noticed.
very interested
Go
to
ahead.
see what we do in the draft. What are we going to do in the draft, man? Like, what are we going to address? There's some really, really good offensive linemen, interior linemen, guards and centers. There's good tackles coming out. I mean, but that's not a sexy pick. Like, who wants to spend their first or second or third round pick on linemen? I
Right.
tell you who does it, the teams who have really good offensive lines.
Yep.
So Indianapolis, I think they have all 5 of their guys they picked in the top 20 of the draft. I'd have to go back and look to be for sure, but they have first-rounders all across the offensive line. And now Andrew Luck looks like freaking John Elway. I wonder why.
Yep. Playoff predictions stats?
Playoff predictions. Give me – wow. I really like Indianapolis to beat Houston.
Okay.
I think that offensively they're really going to be hard for Houston to stop. It's going to be a shootout, though, because Watson and particularly Hopkins just go nuts against the Indianapolis secondary. So it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I like Indianapolis. I like Seattle to go into Dallas and send them home.
Okay.
They played a really, really good game against them earlier in this year, and that's when Seattle wasn't as good as they are now. They struggled earlier in the year, but they gave Dallas a very nice spell. I think they're going to give them another one this year. So I guess that's 2 road teams on Saturday. And then, surprisingly, I like the 2 home teams on Sunday. I feel sorry for the Chargers because they probably caught the best defense. The defense that's playing the best right now
The Ravens.
is probably Baltimore.
Yep.
And so that's going to be really tough for Phillip Rivers because he's not a mobile quarterback. And when you're facing pressure like that, one of 2 things has to happen. You got to get rid of the ball really fast, or you got to have scramble potential. He can get rid of the ball fast, but because they're a pressure team, their corners play a lot of physical, like bump and run type defense on the outside. So it's going to be tough for him to get the ball to guys quickly when he's facing that kind of pressure. And then Chicago, I think Chicago is just, I hate to say it because they're in the Vikings division, but
And they beat
when I look
us.
at Chicago, man, they destroyed us, man.
Yeah.
And they did it like the old-fashioned way. Like, our guys are bigger, stronger, faster than your guys, and we're just gonna intimidate you. We're gonna hit you hard. We're gonna beat you up, and that's what they did to us, man. And it was kind of hard to watch. We could not muster any offense. And when I look at like Philadelphia's offense, I don't see how they're gonna be able to offset like that. That it's not even like blitzing all the time. It's like one-on-one matchups. Khalil Mack can't be blocked one-on-one.
No. He's a bully. He's just a bully.
You know what I'm saying? It's unfair.
It's unfair.
247 pounds of just muscle.
Yeah, man.
Just muscle.
All right,
So, yeah,
Stats.
man, that's how I feel about this weekend.
How about finally Super Bowl predictions?
It's too early for Super Bowl predictions. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Who do you have going to the Super Bowl?
Well, coming into the season, I had the Vikings going to the Super Bowl.
Of course
so,
you did.
What do you
Homer.
want me to say? I am definitely a homer. Every year at the beginning of the season, I think the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl. Every year is our year.
All right. Well, of course, we'll just stay tuned. Maybe next week we'll chop it up with you again. And
And this is not like one of those sports shows where, your predictions go unchallenged. We will lambast you and clown the mess out of you if your predictions are wrong. I personally
look forward to it.
I'll take that mantle on.
I will call back, but I'm right as well. Don't put my call on hold.
I appreciate the call in, Stats.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
Jerry.
We'll holler at you later.
Later, Jerry.
All right.
Jerry. Who's Jerry? Watch your mouth.
So we we also started talking about the fact that in sports, being that Stats just talked about the Bears beat us up bad.
Bullied us.
Should teams who are winning by a large margin, let's say they're up by 30, dial back the amount of pressure or the amount of
That's how you get hurt.
That's how you win. That's how you lose a game.
And that's how you lose a game. That's how you get hurt.
Because
not necessarily the focus or the awareness, but should they run up the score is what I'm saying.
As high as you can. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
What happened last? What happened? The last Super Bowl.
Yeah. No, not the last one. The one before the last one. The Atlanta Falcons one.
Yeah, the Falcons
That was
one.
one for the last one.
Yeah. What happened that one?
They were up by 21 points. We're going into the third quarter.
I don't know if 21 is really a blowout, especially in the NFL. More like
21.
So I said 30. Not in the NFL.
But
at
clearly,
halftime.
No. But clearly,
and if the end of the game is if they beat you by 21 at the end of the game, that's a blowout.
Yeah, but by halftime though, it's not. You're not.
Halftime you can score.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And clearly, like we, as all the analysts have discussed, that the Atlanta Falcons dialed it back.
Mm-hmm. They calmed it down a little.
Yeah, they stopped doing what they were doing in the first half. They didn't. Yeah. So yeah, that's how.
And then New England adjusted.
Yep.
And proceeded to beat them. Yeah, I mean never in life or in anything you're doing, be football, eating,
go full throttle all the way through.
All the way.
Anything we're doing is worth doing, man.
All right.
You heard it here first.
And I'm talking about at every level. Mm-hmm. Maybe the one thing that I might say is maybe like kids when they're like 5 or 6 or when like they're just starting to learn how to play. Oh, and you have like one really good team.
They wouldn't even player. That doesn't happen. They're all the same. 5-year-olds. It's just gonna be garbage all around. It's gonna be a garbage game all around. There might not even be any scoring.
So
I think high school.
Yep.
High school. What are we saying?
Like, no. I'm saying that in high school, there shouldn't be. I'm not giving you a break.
I say from when it gets once you get on the court and it's competitive, stop them. Then you're all the same level. Unless you're playing with people who have like 3 hands or 4 legs. Mm-hmm. If you both have 2, like my father always said, when I would go to school and I would come in like not first in my class, he always says, the guy that came in first in your class academically, does he have 2 heads? And I'll be like, no. And he'd be like, then why aren't you first? I said, then why are you not a billionaire, Dad? The man that's a billionaire, does he have 2 heads?
Right.
I never said that because I'm still alive and I'm here talking to you guys.
Yep.
But honestly, all this bullying talk, I don't think it should exist in sports.
Guy,
okay, how about
you're a professional? I'm a professional.
You're professional. We're both professionals.
Stop
me.
So how about you said that we were when we were watching the game, some of the Bears fans were taunting with the skull clap. How about taunting on the field?
I don't mind that either.
Stop it.
I don't mind that either.
So you're okay. So the NFL should not throw a flag on it.
What are they throwing the flag for? It's a grown man.
They get paid millions of dollars.
In fact,
millions of dollars.
The mere fact they have a foul that's named taunting for grown men, is ridiculous.
It might be more than just the foul itself and the game itself. It could be, if you look at it from a grand scheme of things,
macro view.
Yeah, you don't want to start giving the wrong impression to young kids who are coming up who don't. That could be the reason why they're like, let's stop this. Because
I think the main reason why they're doing this is because these men are high-level athletes.
Yep.
Testosterone filled, strong, competitive men. If the taunting goes out of hand, it can go from a football game
to a full-out
to
brawl.
a full-blown brawl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it'll be some bloody back-breaking. I can see that argument.
That's probably right.
But you know what? I would pay money to see a full-blown brawl.
If the NFL cared about
they wouldn't
kids,
be able to stop it either.
They will know. Who's going to stop? Those referees?
They wouldn't be able to stop it.
These men are gigantic men in armor. It's going to be a brawl, man.
But as we saw in the last football game that we watched, they'll stop themselves. There's some guys on the field.
Oh, yeah.
When they get on the field, you jostle around them. Mm-hmm. You don't jostle them.
Giants.
Yep.
Remember the giant guy we saw?
Yeah.
The scuffle was about to start. The guy
The guy
just
with
put
no
his hand-
helmet,
no pants,
no pads. The guy walked into the middle of the scuffle
and just grabbed guys, picked them up by their
and was
shoulders.
just tossing them left and right.
Yep, one guy said, "Yes, daddy, thanks."
So
just stop fighting. man.
the teams will police themselves.
That's true.
That's true.
And they do. And
Especially when money is involved.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
you might scuffle down there, but once you get back to the locker room, you're paying what, $250 penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, no taunting.
And by the way,
taunting shouldn't be a rule.
the punches didn't even land on
they
his
didn't
face
land.
because they're on helmets. It's
Helmets.
gonna break your hand.
I know. I don't know why they do that.
Just kick him in the balls. Make it count.
But they're wearing cups.
Jock straps.
That is
and
true.
cups.
God,
So-
they're invincible, man.
Yeah. There's no
Wimps.
reason. There's just if you're gonna fight, just wait till the game is over and then meet him in the parking lot.
Yes.
Then we can
Like civilized men.
that I
Meet
would
him in the
pay
parking
for.
Meet
lot.
him in the park like civilized men.
That I would pay for.
Yeah. Or do one of those celebrity boxing matches
Yep.
or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I could never do those things, man. They will turn real very quickly. No, I don't fake fight.
All right. Well, sorry, Vikings fans. We didn't make it this time.
No, we didn't. We'll make it next time.
We
though.
got next year.
We got
I
next
guess
year.
we
There's
got
always
next
next
year to
year.
look forward to.
$84 million albatross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Stay tuned. We got some barbershop talk coming up. These boys again, 98.9 KRS and M. Yeah, you're listening to These Boys again on 98.9 KRSM. We obviously invite you to call in at any time if you have any comments, questions for any one of the gentlemen in the room. Of course, the term gentleman is used loosely. But welcome back. Hey, everybody get your calendar out. Get your calendar out, Zeke.
No.
Zeke, get your calendar out.
You're not his mom. You're not my mom.
I'm going to give you this week's national day.
Better be some good ones.
You don't even have your calendar out, so what does it matter to you?
Can you just do the thing?
Can you just, God, the guy is so personally emotional.
This is what you call a power trip.
I know.
What's the power trip?
Oh, he's
Get your calendars out.
He's still
Yes.
on it. He's still on it.
Just tell us what the
Okay,
what the
ladies
days
and gentlemen
are.
who are listening, if you would like to celebrate one of these days,
They're all gonna be lame. Watch.
feel free to jot them down on your calendar. January 4th, which is today, is National Missouri Day,
You see?
Missouri Day.
National Spaghetti Day,
You.
National Trivia Day.
What?
This is what you wanted to get the calendars out for.
Exactly.
Okay.
National Spaghetti Day.
It's National Trivia,
Trivia
Day,
Day.
though. Hey, last episode you said that you would make a lot of money on an app that pays you for answering trivia questions, Chooks. Oh, you forgot you said that, didn't you? Yeah, exactly.
I played the fifth on that one.
January 5th, which is Saturday, National Keto Day,
Ooh. I hate that diet, by the way. Well, go ahead.
National Bird Day,
I hate birds, too. You know, just saying.
National Whipped Cream Day,
I like whipped cream.
National Screenwriters Day.
That's me.
Shout out.
Okay. Sunday, National Bean Day, bean.
Beans are gross.
Gross, and they make you fart.
National Shortbread Day.
Those are good.
I love shortbread. Now you're talking.
You guys are
Just continue.
Just talk.
you guys are
Black
so
guy.
stupid.
You're stupid.
National Technology Day.
That sounds dumb. Every day is just not.
It's not for a Reese.
Yeah, no.
National Cuddle Up Day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is winter. It is winter. It's cuddle time.
30 degrees out.
Hey, it's why,
Guys
you know?
said, yeah.
Yeah. So many babies are born in like October, September,
Uh-huh.
November, you know, because of winter cuddling.
Monday, January 7th, National Bobblehead Day.
Disgusting.
National Tempura Day.
I don't even know what that is.
Zeke, do you know what that is?
Yeah, but I don't feel like explaining.
National Thank God It's Monday Day.
What?
Who says that ever?
The
Yeah.
first Monday in January.
Packer
so
fans say
apparently
that.
that's what it is.
Green Bay Packer fans say that.
Tuesday,
Idiots.
January 8th, National Argyle Day.
Don't know what that is. Is that
National
like a-
Bubble Bath Day.
Now you're talking.
English Toffee Day.
Nope.
Joy Germ Day. Joy Germ?
You're happy about germs?
I don't know what Joy Germ is.
That sounds stupid
Yeah.
to me. But I'm just gonna keep it pushing.
And National Winter Skin Relief Day.
How they got diseases, got their own days.
Winter skin.
Wednesday, National Apricot Day.
Gross.
Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
Don't run from cops.
Don't run. Static Electricity Day. And finally,
What?
Thursday, Static Electricity.
That needs its own day.
I need my own day soon.
I know.
We need Chocolate Day coming up soon, guys.
And finally, Thursday the 10th is National Bittersweet Chocolate Day.
Oh, God.
Cut your energy costs. Oyster Rockefeller Day. You don't like oysters, though.
I do, but they don't need their own day.
He likes all seafood. It's disgusting.
Not all seafood.
Yeah, but you realize that when they have their own day, you can, in most cases, get discounts, go to a restaurant. You know, it's half off.
I thought you
never
get
seen
discounts
that.
on apricots.
Yeah, I've
Apricot
never seen
oysters.
that ever.
Yeah, because you don't know whether or not it's the day.
Oysters are expensive, man. I'm not giving you any discounts on oysters.
If they know it's Oyster Rockefeller Day, they'll give you a discount. Save the Eagles Day. I bet you if you go to a restaurant and you say, hey, it's National Oyster Day.
The server is gonna look and be like, "La-di-da."
No,
Yeah.
no, he won't.
Yes, you will.
No, she won't.
Let's try it then. What day is it?
No, he or she won't.
What day is it? The 10th?
The 10th.
Let's go to and you ask for discounted oysters because oysters. See what happens.
I bet you they'll say,
I bet you they'll say, "Get out of here!" Before I call the cops on you.
I bet you they'll say, wow,
Is
you're
it?
a Renaissance man.
Oh,
Let me talk to my manager.
It doesn't even sound convincing.
yeah. Wow, you're a Renaissance man. Let me talk to my manager.
It doesn't even sound convincing.
All right, moving on. What's good, man? Barbershop talk.
Yeah, man. So, man, if you guys don't know, I have been blessed with the strong hairline.
Oh God, Almighty.
And I went into the barbershop to get a lineup, you know.
This guy is crazy, man.
And I hadn't been to the barbershop in a number of years. So I mistakenly thought that I could just walk in, holler at one of the barbers, like, yo, trying to get a lineup. Was good. First of all, I went on a Monday and they were closed. That surprised me. So then
New Year's Eve.
the next day I went and shop was packed. And there was a dude there that he had an open chair. And I was like, yo, he's like, no, I got appointments. But you can just wait. I was like, all right, I got a few minutes to burn. I'll wait. So this gentleman I would say he's about in his mid-30s, was next. And the barber, he sat in the barber chair. The barber looked at him, kind of chuckled to himself, and was like, bro, what can I do for you?
Wow.
Oh no,
How rude. So rude.
that's bad customer service.
So let me describe this fellow.
Here it comes.
So this fellow, African-American gentleman, he had a tuft of hair in the middle of his head.
What?
Tuft.
A tuft in the middle of his head. On the sides, he had hair. And the rest was bald.
Balding.
So
Balding?
The level of balding that he was balding was
Bald.
to the point where just let it go, bruh.
Let it go.
Make like Frozen, man.
So that's why the guy chuckled. He was like, what can I do? I mean, do you want a baldy? Like, what do you want to do? Wow. The guy's like, no.
Do you want a baldy?
The guy was like, no, give me a fade.
A fade.
What is he fading?
That's what the barber said.
What am I fading?
The guy said,
No, come on. No.
The guy
Yeah,
the guy said, you just want me to fade the back?
Ooh, but that's rude. As a barber, you should not.
I think he was caught off guard. He wasn't expecting this. The guy had a tuft of hair right there.
Oh.
The rest is bald.
So the barber was sincere in
He was
these
sincere.
questions.
All these he was just thrown off. And so the guy was like, no, and he pointed to the picture on the wall, and it was a guy who had, full head of hair.
Yep.
And he had like a nice little fade with the design.
Yep.
He was like, that's what I want. And the barber was like,
is this guy mentally stable? Like, is he all there? I'm serious. Because we might be laughing at a mentally
That's
handicapped
real.
man
That's real.
right now. Because there's no way you look at your head and look at the wall.
He was talking normal. He didn't realize the level that his hair had gotten. I think that's what it is. He pointed to the picture and said, that's what I want. And the guy was like, well, I can do the design right here.
On the side of your
the
head.
side.
Yeah.
But there's not much I can do. And so the guy took a mirror. The barber, mid-sentence, he just stopped himself. He took a mirror and he turned his chair around to face the big mirror.
Yeah.
Then he took the little mirror and showed him all angles of his head. And he was like, there's not much I can do with that design.
Why didn't you just take the guy's money? Just attempt it and take the guy's money. Why are you throwing money out of your own
he
shop?
proceeded to try to have a conversation
Because
to let the guy.
you want to provide a good service, and if you cannot do
you
the
can't
service,
do it, if there's not enough product
not-
to be able to do it.
I would have just cut his hair, taking that $20.
I think after one or two back and forths,
I'm cutting
like,
your
you know
hair.
what? Okay, fine.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Let's do it.
So
You gonna threaten me? Let's do it right now.
Yep.
So he then proceeded to have the conversation with him that, and I didn't hear the exact words that were used, but it was something to the effect of, "Bro, I think it's time to let it go." Where it's just
Chai.
it's
Are you
it's
sure
no
this man was
longer-
in his mid-30s though?
It looked like he was in the mid-30s. But you know how black people sometimes, black doesn't crack.
You gotta
but
be racist, guy. What do you mean you know how black people do? I don't understand this.
Well, let's talk about this a little bit more on the other side of the break, because that's a good question. When do you let it go?
when do you let it go?
It's tough for men to let it go sometimes, man.
Frozen, man.
That's what. Anyways.
Frozen.
Welcome back to These Boys again on 98.9 KRSM.
KRSM.
Before we took a break, we started having a conversation about a unfortunate fellow
Unfortunate fellow.
There you
go.
who is losing his hair.
Yeah,
Lost his hair, man.
it's gone.
It's
gone.
And he was at the barbershop,
Yep.
wanted to get a nice little
Try.
design and fade in
You
his
have
head.
no hair and
Thought
you go to
it
a
was-
barber shop.
Thought he was stunting too.
And the barber shot him down, basically.
Had to have that tough
Guys,
conversation.
remember when
Tough conversation.
Remember when I talked about having good friends in your life?
Yeah,
This guy has no friends.
doesn't.
in
he
life.
doesn't.
he doesn't.
If he was my friend, he told me, "Hey, Chukulala, I'm about to go cut my hair," which is what because he's a real friend, he would call me Chukulala.
First, then you don't have real friends.
Hey,
He's
Chukulala,
he's not a real friend
hey,
to you.
Chukulala, I'm about to go cut my hair. I would be like, come closer. And I would take my fist and I would knock him on the head. I'm like, did you feel any padding? Stop my knuckles from hitting your head? Yeah, you have no hair, guys.
No hair.
Let's go to Applebee's and get a 3 for $20 and stop this nonsense.
Whew.
Bring that $20. Let's go to Applebee's. Let's spend it on some freaking nachos.
I think
That's disgusting.
at the point, if you can take your index finger and you can put it on your head,
This is the
Yep.
tread,
and
tread
the
test.
tip
for ball.
and the tip of your finger touches skin,
Scalp.
let it go, bro.
You're bald, guy.
Let your ball, just let it go.
And by the way, being bald is in now, man.
It is.
It's not that bad of a.
Being
It's
bald
not
is-
that
it's
bad of a
not.
deal unless your head
mean,
is shaped funnily.
Like mine.
My head is shaped very funny.
But I'm telling you, man, Jason Statham is bald. He's,
Yeah.
he's the new Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah.
You get a baldy,
Well, that's on the
you
end
grow a
of it,
beard,
yeah.
and you're
You're a bad guy, man.
There you
People-
go.
People don't want to fight you.
Yep.
I see it all the time. I go down to Northeast Minneapolis. I see these guys that are bald with big beards and they wear like flannel shirts. And I'm like, oh, that's a bad, like, you probably can chop down the tree. And then you go talk to him and it's like, my vegan lifestyle. I'm like, get out of here, man. Why do you have a beard? Why are you bald?
So you're saying if you can touch the scalp of your head with your finger and feel skin,
and feel skin.
it's time to
Just
stop.
let it go.
Yes.
Let it go.
It's over.
If your
Time.
widow's peak has remarried, it's time to let it go.
Your widow's peak is happily remarried with kids.
It's time to let it go.
You're
It's not. Just let it go,
Chai.
guys.
I feel bad for that guy, though. Man.
I do.
Because a black barber shop is not a place where you want to.
It's
where you
not.
want to
You don't want to
do
get clowned
anything
there.
silly.
You don't want to get clowned.
Don't want to get clowned. You go into that barber shop, you just.
Because I'm sure.
If you're a clowner, go in there and clown. If you're really good, but the best bet is to just arrive there and sit down and just be quiet and just chuckle.
Watch.
Don't talk unless it's guys you really know. Now my barber shop, they know me there. I'm not really a clowner. I just observe them and I laugh, quietly.
Because they flamed him when the guy left.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh
Scoobies.
yeah. Oh yeah.
If they flamed him while he was there,
Imagine.
when he left,
It was.
I bet you there were a couple of guys on the ground rolling.
I'm sure somebody
I'm
took a
laughing.
picture.
Oh my God, snipers, man. Just
The
quietly.
snipers.
Just between their elbows and their back, just like backwards.
Talking about bro trying to get a fresh fade.
Oh,
Probably snapped him too. Put him on snap.
snap.
Yo, if you got any of those pictures, man, send it to us.
Oh, man. Well, sorry, man. Just know when it's time to let it go. And
Just
Let it go.
unlike
frozen,
me,
man.
I got luscious locks.
Okay, please
Just-
stop it. Stop it, please.
So I don't plan on losing my hair anytime soon.
Nah,
Luscious.
all the way.
You guys,
I'm done with this conversation.
there's some things that we do here in the room to intentionally bother Chooks.
Yep.
Chukulala, first of all.
And if you could see his face right now, you would understand how annoyed he is.
And that we succeeded.
Luscious locks. Zeke, what's good, man? Celebrity news? We got anything?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, celebrity news. Let's start
I
off.
really hate how
with-
he changes his face.
All right.
I really hate it.
Anyways,
anywho.
Excuse me.
But we don't see any who this year, too. That's one more thing.
Tiffany Haddish
I don't like her.
has addressed her bombing her New Year's Eve Miami performance.
Yeah.
So over New Year's Eve, Tiffany Haddish had a show, her She Ready tour, and apparently she was not ready.
I don't even like that saying.
She
either.
ready.
She ready.
She was not ready. So she was
lame.
she was promoting it, and this is how she sounded.
What up, y'all? It's me, Tiffany Haddish, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been out here in Miami since yesterday's night or early this morning, and I partied all night. I partied, not even night. I partied all morning. I went to bed at 7. It's whatever time it is right now. I'm up, getting ready to do this show tonight, New Year's Eve. I'm about to party. I'm about to party some more. Who coming to party with me? Who coming to ring in the New Year with me? We at the James. I forget the name of the theater.
Oh my goodness. Come on.
So she couldn't even remember the name of the theater, and this was the morning of the show.
Was she drunk at that
She
time?
was drunk at the time.
Faded.
A Grey Goose.
Wow.
And she bombed the show. She forgot her jokes. It was just not a good look. So she came back and she apologized.
Not a problem. God.
And she sparked this debate that was Cat Williams right about Tiffany Haddish?
Whoa.
In my personal opinion, no, because there's many videos of Cat Williams bombing shows.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's charcoal calling the pot black. Hey, look how black you are, pot. You're charcoal, guy. You're charcoal. Your blackness.
I think the saying is kettle calling
I
the pot
see.
black.
I see charcoal calling the pot.
That's neither here nor there.
All right.
Remix.
So we jump to Aretha Franklin. She died in August.
Yep.
I like her.
She left,
R.I.P.
she left the legacy of being the undisputed queen of soul.
Legacy.
But she also left a huge debt to Uncle Sam. According to the IRS, her estate owns $6.3 million in back taxes
O's.
from 2012 to
6.3.
2018.
Wow.
An additional 1.5 mil in penalties.
So the estate just pays it. Does the estate have the money to pay it?
That's it.
That's the issue.
If there's
There's
enough,
even an estate left.
if there's enough money
Yeah,
to
she
cover
died,
it.
man.
So how do you pay off that debt then?
Hey,
Chuck it up.
Well,
bad business expense, man.
as she releases albums or or
State releases
that
albums.
that revenue is probably just gonna go right into the
Wow.
coffers of the IRS.
Wow. IRS is not playing, man. Even when you're dead, huh?
Yep.
Speaking
still owe
of
us.
Jerkwads.
speaking of IRS,
Yep.
DMX.
DMX.
He's about to be released after serving a
Zeke will
12
even let
month.
us comment on this thing.
The guy just he just
Speaking of IRS, DMX. I'm in the middle of talking about Aretha Franklin, and he just is speaking of IRS, DMX.
listen. You should know this about your boy.
Lord
he
in heaven.
doesn't take pauses to allow.
No,
Even when
fuck
he's
on
telling
the-
stories, it's just run. Brrr, just go.
DMX is about to get out of jail after serving 12 months for tax evasion.
Man.
12 months. Oh, he's been in there for a year.
Yeah, he's been in there for a year. The reason why I linked the two stories so we can talk about them together because they're both tax-related stories.
Stories.
No, stories.
You know what? I feel bad for DMX, man. I remember when I was in Nigeria in high school,
DMX.
and that DMX song came out. What's my name? DMX. I'm the best. I love that song. I did not know what the guy was saying, but the energy was good.
Yep.
And I really liked it. And I thought I would come to America and see him as a multimillionaire living the life, you know.
He was.
He
He
was.
did.
He was at the time.
So what happened then, man?
Drugs really got a hold of him, man.
That's it.
How do you lose all that money so quickly? How do you go in like
Cocaine.
15, 20 years now you're poor in prison?
I used to work
Cocaine
at a
is
hotel,
expensive.
and the Rough Riders were in town, and they stayed at the hotel that I was at. The lobby was just full of leather jackets, double R's. I saw DMX roaming around the lobby. Yeah, man. Whips outside.
Oh, he's still rich then.
No, this was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's poor now then. This
Tax
is so sad.
evasion.
Tax
guy.
evasion guy.
He can't pay his taxes.
Tax evasion.
You gotta just get an accountant and just let him come
They
get
probably
guy,
do
guys.
have accountants.
Evasion.
Oh,
He was like, I owe taxes.
Remember-
Nah, 2 fingers on that.
At this stage, there's a couple things that are in play. Number one, it's not like the IRS is taking money out of his paycheck, so to speak. Right?
Yep,
He has to pay it
Yep.
in April.
Because he's self-employed.
Yep. And so if he doesn't set aside money to pay it, then he does, or he just chooses not to pay it.
And I won't even lie to you, it's difficult to get like a $600,000 check and set aside like $250.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that $250 is just in that account.
You
Just
have
set
you
it.
have to have that
You have to
strong
have-
mental
Yep, or
fortitude.
you have to put it
Exactly.
somewhere where you can't touch it.
Yep.
or just have an accountant
know
that does
yourself.
it.
That just takes it out and just
Not
pays
even
it.
an accountant, an accounting firm.
I would honestly just send the check in once you get it, man. Just send the check in to the
Yeah, because
IRS
you can.
early. Because
Yeah,
you can.
you can.
Oh, you can send it in early.
Yeah.
Yes, just send it in. And then that way, when they review and they see how much, if you've overpaid, they'll
Paying
give you a
over the
refund.
year,
Yep.
then they give you. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
that's
it's
actually
the way to
smartest
go.
way.
Otherwise, you're screwed. Because they will come for you, man. I always say this: the American government might forgive
come
you.
for you.
They might let sexual
find you.
assault like 2 years. Child molestation, 3 years. Come on, you
When
take
it-
money.
When it comes to IRS, nah.
They will find you. No matter you go to Alaska, they will find you in Alaska. You die, they
They'll-
will still take your.
anything they can get their hands on.
I mean, Bernie Madoff is still in prison, man.
Yeah.
that
Yep.
guy's not coming out. He will die in prison.
All right, pay your taxes.
All right, so let's jump to Diddy. You
Diddy.
guys heard about a couple of months back that Diddy and Cassie broke up.
Yes.
I don't even know who these people are or who Cassie is.
Cassie was his longtime girlfriend. So there's been more.
Why would you have a girlfriend when you're a billionaire?
There's been a lot more for the companionship.
For National Cuddle Up Day.
Yes, right.
There's been a lot more that's come out since that breakup. So what happened was Cassie all of a sudden has a new boo. His name is Alex Fine, and apparently Alex used to be their personal trainer.
Wow.
Diddy and
Yep,
Both of their
personal trainers.
wow. I hope this guy knows that Diddy killed Biggie.
Diddy's sources say
Allegedly.
I hope this guy knows that Diddy has some hitters, man, that will hit you and they won't find them for decades.
Diddy feels betrayed.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're about to find Alex in the drink.
That the man he paid to train them.
Oh, he trained
was,
her.
Was messing
Oh,
with her
no.
on the low.
He did his job, man.
Wow.
He did his job. He trained her
Wow.
well.
Wow.
And Cassie, according to sources, say that
Shoulder shrug.
nah, it's not what happened. The
Stop.
relationship started after the breakup.
Yeah.
Stories.
Yeah.
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 You were flashing your eyelashes at him while doing your personal training.
Yep.
Yeah, during your Pilates. You know.
Yeah.
Started after.
Squats.
When he's telling you, can you feel your abs tightening? Yeah,
Yep.
his hands on your belly.
Yep, or running his hands behind your thighs. You
Yeah.
should feel it.
Yeah.
You should feel it right here, your hammies.
Yeah. He feels your belly and then he presses down and then he tickles you and then you giggle.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Diddy's there.
By the way,
Diddy.
not every personal
Unbelievable.
training session Diddy was there.
Oh,
I
of course not.
promise you.
Yep.
Of course not.
You know.
Yep.
Man, Diddy's stupid though. That's
Why?
stupid.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Not
You're,
my-
you're paying this man all this money. The guy's here tickling your girl.
Oh,
Tickling.
just the disrespect.
Tickle. And she's giggling.
giggling.
Meanwhile, you know you're ugly. All I'm saying
Wow.
is the guy's name is Alex, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alex better be careful, man, because Diddy don't play. And he's richer now than he was in New York when he was
Yeah.
killing Biggie.
He didn't
So-
kill Biggie, allegedly.
I'm just saying.
It's
man.
allegedly, guy.
Hey man.
I'm just saying.
Hey, mess around, have Diddy hear this.
Yeah.
Come after you.
Allegedly,
You're
Diddy.
right, though. Come on, kill me too. I agree.
Anyways,
He killed his own friend. He killed
Allegedly.
Biggie. And then he put on a song about every step. Right? This guy, he would even put on a song for you, Alex. There will be no music for you. He'll kill you quietly.
Yo,
it ain't worth it, man.
I'm not vibing with that.
Jeez.
Anyways, so next story, Young Dolph. He's
who's this one?
a rapper. So he
Who's Young
allegedly
Dolph?
He's a rapper.
he's a rapper
From Memphis, man.
Hippity hop, man.
So he was trending on social media for getting upset at Dolce and Gabbana.
Oh my God. You see? This is why I love DMX and rappers of our time, man. You see, are you hearing this? Dolce and Gabbana.
Dolce and Gabbana decided to send the rapper a gift, because the people that spend a lot of money with them, they send them all these high-end companies. They send them gifts at the end of the year. Hey, thank you for being a shopper, and we appreciate
influencer.
We appreciate your business. Young Dolph unboxed his gift, and guess what it was?
A shirt.
Panties.
A muffin.
No! I told you guys. No! What have I been saying this whole time? What have I been saying all day?
The rapper yelled.
Full circle once
What have I
again.
been saying all day?
He yelled out, "I spent 6 figures with y'all
A
this
muffin.
year, and y'all sent me a muffin.
Was it blueberry?
The beep wrong with you fools."
Yes.
And then he threw the muffin across the room.
And nobody ate that muffin. I told you guys, man. I told you.
Wow. Wow.
Full circle, guys.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, man. This is gonna be a great day for me.
Christmas muffin.
That's actually that is disrespectful though.
I feel like it is too.
Is it though? Is it though?
I mean, you obviously don't think it is.
Muffin's delicious, guy.
You obviously don't think it
And
is.
muffins are like a
God,
cake and a
I've
donut.
spent thousands of dollars.
$100,000, and you sent me a
And
muffin.
you got stuff for it.
I would.
It's like you just give them $100,000. You
Sure,
got
but
nice
if you're
stuff.
giving a thank you gift,
Yeah, come
if
with
you're
it.
gonna do it,
It's a gift, and it's
I'd
their
rather
choice.
just give me a card.
Just give me a card and just say thank you.
You take a card over a muffin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would. You know what?
Yeah.
If you sent me a card,
Yes.
I would actually be mad.
Although I'm sure there was a card included as well.
Thank you. Give me that delicious blueberry, maybe cranberry orange muffin, banana nut muffin, please.
And honestly, in Chick's defense, the muffin was probably delicious.
it was delicious, guy.
The muffin was probably delicious.
It's Dolce and Gabbana, probably some Italian
It's
cream.
probably.
Oh my
but
goodness gracious!
$100,000 deserves a little bit more than a
but
muffin.
also know your crowd, though. Okay, this guy doesn't strike me as a guy who has the fine taste of muffin. I mean, unless he's been to prison, then he knows that muffins are.
All right,
A name like Young Dolph has probably been to prison.
racist guy.
Count me in.
All right, next story.
Stand up, I'm accounted.
Speaking of
racist.
older rappers, Joel Santana.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had this music today in my car.
Joel's
Dipset.
Joel's dip.
has been sentenced to 27 months behind bars.
Okay.
Because he brought a gun to the airport.
Yep.
Wait.
I remember that story.
Yeah.
You bring a gun to the airport?
I don't think he knew that it was in his briefcase.
And then
What?
And then he fled the scene.
Yep.
How do you not know there's a gun in your suitcase?
Because you have to think about it. He's traveling with a crew. Number one.
There's no excuse, guys.
Guys,
No, there is.
This is ridiculous.
There is.
You should know
A
where your
gun in
guns
your
are.
suitcase.
You should know where your guns are.
You should know where your guns are, guy. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But then what are you saying?
You should know where your
You should
guns
know
are.
where. Okay. Then what's the point of having the gun even if you don't know where it is?
It's not just one gun that he has, number one. Number two, he probably has a gun registered under his name that he gave to his boy, who now brings a suitcase that has the gun in it.
Wait.
But it's
But did
under
his boy
his.
bring the suitcase?
I don't know, but I'm saying that it's plausible
You're
that you.
assuming then.
I'm saying that it's plausible.
It's also possible that he forgot he had the gun in the
Absolutely, but
suitcase.
my argument is that it is plausible that he didn't know it was in there.
No, that's not true.
It's
You should
It
know.
is.
You should
It's
know.
plausible.
You should know what's in your suitcase.
it's
guy.
idiocy. That's what it is.
Come on, you're going to the airport, one of the most scrutinized places in the world.
Check your bags.
We travel.
Yeah.
I check my suitcase for even liquid. How much more a gun? Come on, Reese.
You're not
I
thinking.
I have no remorse for him.
No, we have
No,
it's
I'm not saying that there's.
nonsense.
I'm not saying that there's any remorse, but you're not thinking from the viewpoint of a guy who, number one, travels a lot. Number two, travels with the crew. Number three, probably travels with 8, 9, 10 bags.
But we're
If
thinking
you
we're thinking from the viewpoints of people who own
Guys,
guns.
if you travel a
Yeah.
lot,
You
if
know
you
where your
travel a
guns
lot,
are.
you're
Yeah.
not putting guns in
your
suitcases.
suitcase.
I'm telling you, he didn't intentionally put the gun in the
How do you know?
suitcase.
How do you know?
I promise you, it wasn't him who put the gun there.
You can't. There's no way you can know that.
You're right. There's
There's
no way.
no way you can know
but
that.
I'm sure.
But
I will.
But
I'll
it's
put
his
money on it.
suitcase. It's his suitcase, so
Yep,
it's on him.
It's on him. Absolutely.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So,
but I'm
you
also
can-
saying
so
it's
you can't,
plausible.
you can't
And
then blame somebody else for his suitcase without even having any evidence.
And if you're
it's not a
willy,
blame.
and if
It
you're
is.
willy nilly, or people in your circle are willy nilly
Putting guns in suitcases, going to the airport.
putting
Are they
guns
children?
about.
guys, willy nilly ags are around all the time.
Are they children? Are they stupid
Willy
children?
nilly ags are around all the time.
So you mean that there's a guy in our circle
We are.
that-
We just talked about the guy who went to the barber shop whose friend didn't tell him that he
That's
has.
different from your friends
My
putting
point
a gun
is
in your
that-
suitcase.
my
Come
point
on,
is-
man. It's
You're missing my point.
How many friends do we have between the three of us?
You're missing my point.
Who would put a gun in our suitcase?
I get his point.
You're missing
like,
my point.
He has a larger circle, but
Yes.
on top of that, I believe that if somebody is capable of doing that in your circle, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. circle of friends.
Nobody in your circle is capable of doing that.
What are you
You have
talking
to-
about?
You have to be an
It's
idiot.
so dumb.
No, seriously, you have to be mentally handicapped to
No.
put a gun in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
That's going to an airport. What do you mean no? Yes.
No, just putting a gun in a
In a
suitcase.
suitcase that's going to the airport.
Period. Whether it's going to the airport or not.
It's one of the dumbest things you can do, and I refuse.
And as a gun owner, it's not something.
It is much
you would
more
do.
plausible that he forgot that there was a gun inside there than that somebody put the gun in there knowing fully well they're going to the airport. That is
I disagree
that is
because
beyond
I
stupid.
disagree because I am pretty sure again that the number of bags that they travel with plays a part into this.
So somebody just took a gun and put it into a suitcase. We're going to the airport. That is a potential.
Let me ask this question. What if it was like a duffel?
He doesn't say. He said briefcase. He said briefcase. He didn't say a duffel. So it's a briefcase. So it's something that zips up. You're going to throw a gun into it and then zip it up and then let's go to the airport.
It didn't happen on the same day. It wasn't like throw a gun in there. Oh, we're going to the airport. They probably put the gun in there from months back.
Okay, not going to the airport.
What do you mean?
So they got out of the airport. They landed. They were going to the hotel. Then they got a gun on their way. They threw in the suitcase.
No, he was leaving. Where was it? New Jersey.
It makes sense if you say they forgot the gun inside there.
That's what I've been saying.
That's not what you said.
Yes, I did.
He said his friends probably threw it inside there
And forgot
I
it
think
was
we're
there.
going to the airport, right?
No, come on, guy. I'm saying, with all the bags they have,
Reese.
6, 7, 8 months, you throw a gun in a duffel or in a briefcase,
I don't.
and then you just take that bag.
I don't agree with this, man.
I know you don't.
It makes zero sense to me.
So
Nobody puts a gun in a suitcase going to an airport.
So on top of that,
This is not the first case of someone taking a gun to the airport, by the way. So
It's
it
not.
no,
happens.
but it's stupid. That's what I'm saying.
Sure,
and it's
but
his
it
fault.
happens.
And it's his fault. You're trying to make excuses for him by blaming
No,
blaming
I'm
one of
not
his
making
guys.
any excuse for him.
Yes, you are.
I'm saying that it's plausible that this could happen. That's
It
all
did
I'm saying.
happen.
Yeah.
So how can we ask him that this
And I'm
happened?
telling you how it could
No,
happen.
I said it's his fault, and you said one of his guys put it in a suitcase. We don't know that. You're making excuses for him.
I am saying that it's plausible for it to happen.
Nobody's
because
arguing that.
No, the reason.
Possibility means it already happened. So it's like saying this cup fell on the table. It's plausible. It just happened.
No, the reason.
So that's not an argument.
What I'm arguing is the fact that he may not have known that it was there. That's what I'm saying.
No, you were making an excuse for him.
No.
Yes.
I'm saying that he may not have known it was there.
That's an excuse.
That's why he started running.
all right. Moving on. Golly. Okay, so Netflix has issued a warning about telling people not to try the Bird Box Challenge. If you haven't watched this movie,
Don't give a spoiler or spoiler alert if you don't
no
want to.
spoilers.
no,
No
if
spoiler here.
you haven't watched this movie, the movie consists of people covering their eyes for some
Consists
reason.
of.
And so in the Bird Box Challenge, people are putting blindfolds on and trying to go about their everyday lives doing things blindfolded. And this is one of the things that we told you guys to leave in 2018. But your idiocy brings it into 2019.
What do you mean? How do you do this challenge?
You blindfold
Blindfold
yourself
yourself.
and you go about your daily life.
That's not true. again, you're just making this shit.
This
no
guy
stuff
doesn't
up.
believe anything
Honestly,
is true.
This is way too stupid.
Yeah.
Nope.
He doesn't believe that there's stupidity in the
No.
world.
I
There's
don't
a lot
agree.
of stupidity.
He
I don't
he
agree.
doesn't agree.
No.
Netflix had to say, and I quote, "Can't believe I have to say this, but please do not hurt yourselves with the Bird Box Challenge. We don't know how this got started.
I don't agree with this one, man.
We appreciate the love.
This is a prank.
But boy and girl have just one wish for 2019, and that's for you not to end up in the hospital.
This is boy and girl, the kids from the movie.
This is
that what they're called? That's the name. That's what they call them.
Yeah. So basically, they're telling you not to blindfold yourself and walk around into traffic. Bird Box Challenge.
Don't do the Bird Box Challenge. It's true, man. People are blindfolding themselves and walking
with
around.
their children. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but he doesn't believe there's stupid people in the world.
No.
These boys again, 98.9 KRSM.
Story number 1.
Man upset with slow play stabs fellow golfer.
Can't blame a man.
Hold on. Okay. What happened now?
We are, let me just read it. We are all for speeding up play, but a Utah man crossed the line in trying to get things going on the golf course. According to police officials, 61-year-old Lee Johnson and his wife were behind a foursome.
His wife was with him?
Yep. At Payson Golf Course Saturday night.
Stabs with his wife right there.
The couple tried to play through, but were denied by the group. Go ahead.
Why would you want to play through though? Isn't it their turn? This doesn't even...
Well, you can play through. You can play ahead of
you mean you
them.
can just jump in front of them because there are a lot of them?
Yep.
Okay.
A fight ensued, with club attendants breaking up the dispute. Later in the round, Johnson and his wife again attempt to pass. And when they were repeatedly shut down, Johnson pulled a knife and stabbed one of the members.
The guy had a knife this whole time, huh?
So he actually showed you strength the first time.
The first time he's like, I'm just going to let this slide.
He's like, all right, cool.
I'm just going to let this slide. And the second time he's like, screw this. I'm so sick and tired of
so
being admired.
Stab, stab, stab.
Yep. Another individual received cuts to his head while wrestling Johnson to the ground.
You know what the good thing about this Johnson guy is? He really is fearless. It's a group of men that he fought by himself. And they all had metal. First of all, those men kind of deserve to get stabbed. If a group of 6 of us were playing golf and the guy pulls the knife, and we have clubs,
we're beating him with the clubs.
You wouldn't even reach me to land on that.
as I'm swinging for
yes. As mine is landing, 2 other guys they're landing on you too, at the back end. You will not even reach us to stab us. You're gonna bring a knife to a club fight?
Yep.
We'll use a driver. Like a wooden head driver.
If more than one person got stabbed, because I could see the first person could get stabbed.
Oh yeah, he's close to
one
his
person.
face.
Yep.
You're right. Yeah.
But after that, all the other stabbies, that's your own fault.
You're going to regret that stab, though.
Oh,
You stabbed one of my boys. Those hands used to stab him. Those hands will never flick a guitar again in their lives.
They'll never work again.
They will never work. You've stabbed. Enjoy that stabbing.
What was his name again?
Johnson.
Lee Johnson.
Sorry, Mr. Johnson. We have to amputate your hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you will never, ever enjoy the caress of you'll never caress a woman again in your life.
Wow.
I will bring the hammer down on those hands.
The victim went to the hospital with injuries, but not like life-threatening.
I'm not wrestling a guy that has a knife.
What am I? I have
clubs.
And I've already been swinging, so my shoulders are loose.
It's loose already.
Please.
Johnson was arrested and taken to Utah County Jail where he enjoyed muffins.
Are you serious? I was joking. By the way, the guy can't even finish off a stab job. His wife should leave him. He's a loser. That guy's a loser.
I blame the stabbies, man.
Honestly. Yes, get the first stab out.
Yep.
But by the time the police arrived there,
the guy's a pulp.
Oh, yeah, honestly. Because I always say when you pull out a knife, you've escalated this fight.
Now it's life and death.
From just restraining you.
Yeah, now it's life and death.
To now, you're trying to kill me?
Yeah.
When I have all these plans for my life?
Yep.
All these dance floors to dance on?
Man.
Please.
Bust the driver over his head.
Yeah.
And just drop it.
I'm even getting mad just thinking about
Honestly, I wish I was there. throw a golf ball to his face and then run down.
Story number 2.
Woman jailed for 3 years for sexually harassing a monkey.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on this morning?
What is this show that we do?
On. Oh,
We've had women marrying ghosts.
This is not America.
Now women's
This is not
harassing
America,
a
right?
monkey.
In a strange turn of events, a woman in Egypt
Okay, good.
has been sentenced to 3 years in prison for sexually harassing a monkey.
It's gonna be around.
Gosh.
Basma Ahmed has been charged with inciting debauchery
Bosma, you a pervy perv.
and committing an obscene act in public.
Oh wow.
In a
wow.
90-second video, which had gone viral on the internet, Ahmed is seen laughing while touching the genitals of a monkey at a pet shop in the city. Come on, what are you doing?
Gross.
What are you doing, lady?
Oh my goodness. Again,
What are you
Gross.
doing?
lack of good friends around you, man.
She can be seen making sexual innuendos as people around her laughed out loud.
Hold on.
LOL.
Hold on. She was taping herself doing this
Yeah.
in Egypt.
In Egypt.
In Egypt.
Okay. All right.
Gross.
All right.
At a pet shop.
Oh.
I bet you the monkey. I bet you the monkey was a character witness though. The monkey came because like, I'm not even mad.
Why send her to jail?
Send her to prison for.
What's all the uproar about?
How is this your business?
Like
Did I send you?
talking about
ask for your help.
talking about this is speciesism.
Yeah, the monkey is
Is it
super
because,
bad.
Is it because I'm a monkey?
The monkey is
that
like,
what it is?
let her come back to the shop. Let her do community service in the shop. The girl comes back to serve her case, and the monkey's in a robe with wine.
Talking about
I come through.
She was detained in October for 4 days, but the period was increased to 15 days by the public prosecutor. In her statement,
Overachiever.
I know.
Just leave her alone.
In her statement to the prosecutors, Ahmed had said that she did not mean to abuse the animal and had been rather surprised by its reaction.
I love this world. I love this world, man. I love this world.
oh god.
I didn't mean to abuse the animal. I was just surprised by its reaction. That's all. So I kept going.
She also claimed that the video had been posted on the internet without her knowledge. Meanwhile, officials said that Ahmed was not a first-time offender
Oh no.
and has already been charged in 2 other public moral cases.
Ahmed she needs to move out of Egypt, man. Her proclivities are not welcome in Egypt. I hope she knows. She needs to move to America or to Europe or somewhere.
Man.
I don't think they'd be well, yeah, they would be welcome.
She's not going to prison for that in America, man. She won't go to prison for
No,
that in
no,
America.
she wouldn't.
No, she wouldn't. People will,
She'd be on Ellen.
They'll destroy her on Twitter.
No, she'd be dancing with Ellen.
Yeah, but she won't go to prison. Oh, in Egypt, she's lucky they didn't flog her. I'm not even joking.
Yep.
Poor monkey, though.
Story number 3.
India university official urges students to kill instead of complaining.
Good. Now we're talking. Now we're having some common sense. Common sense in these stories.
A top official at an Indian state-run university urged his students to murder fellow students if confronted instead of complaining to him.
I like this guy, man.
You see, this is the opposite of an overachiever. There's a right amount of achievement.
It's like don't bring that noise here.
Kill him.
Just go kill him.
The guy said, if it's that serious to you,
Go kill him.
go ahead and
Murk
kill him
him.
then.
Murk
Like, if it's not up to the seriousness of killing him, don't even come to me then.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't hear this crap.
Amid a wave of violence being reported from across the state where the school is based, the guy said, if you're a student of this university, never come crying.
This guy is a warrior.
Never come crying to me.
I love it.
Raj Ram Yadav. He's the vice chancellor of Purvanchal University. Wow.
Man, the guy said, don't come to me, man.
He's like, I want to hear it.
Never come crying to me.
Never.
By the way, this is gonna sound very racist, but
Oh boy.
all the Indians I know, they don't have that they're not violent people.
The gra-gra.
They don't have that gra in them. Am I crazy?
This guy's about to get mugged.
No,
by Indian gang.
As soon as we leave the station, we're waiting for him outside.
Yep.
Indians. Okay, yeah. I'm shivering right now. My knees are cracking. Seriously though,
With golf clubs.
they're not violent. What kind of violence is going on in India that they have to put out to kill each other order? You know what I mean? Like battle royale.
I've
met a lot of Indians in my life, even in Nigeria. They're not violent people.
Look, all I know is the guy said kill him.
The guy said, if you ever get into a fight, beat them.
Yes.
If possible, murder them. And then we'll take care of it later.
I love this dude.
No, the guy is
love this dude.
This is the vice chancellor.
he's
This
making,
is the
he's making
right
more work
amount.
for himself. He knows, right?
He does. He does.
He knows there's more work for himself.
He's as stupid as Joel Santana.
Because it's easier to just squash it before. Because
Yep.
if if murder start happening, he's gonna
Yep.
be tied up for a while.
Now all of a sudden his school is the murder capital of
and he might even
the
go
area.
to jail for encouraging them to murder each other.
Yep.
Seriously. But you know what though? This might actually work. Because he might stop people from attacking people.
Now you know that you could get
You
murdered.
could get killed. The guy might have his own knife. So, you know,
Yeah.
he comes to you, he stabs you and say, hey.
Or the minute that somebody sees the violent inciting, everybody's like, all right, we're going to pick one and we just stomp that one out.
Time to stomp him out.
Look, a serial killer would be happy now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Oh,
can
yeah.
see, you can kill in
On
public.
campus?
Oh, yeah.
And you see a 45-year-old man taking no classes, just show up on campus, just walk around.
just starting-
I have all this cash.
starting-
Oopsies. What am I going to do with all this cash? And then once you come to rob him, the guy stabs you. Like, oh, that feels so good. He's a serial killer. You know? Now he can snap with impunity.
They find him peeling the face off.
It's like you trying to steal my money. Like,
Yep.
why are you peeling his face?
Yep.
I'm just,
You know,
He was
Making
speaking.
sure.
to send a message.
He was speaking at an event, college event, and that's where he made those comments.
But he's not even in private.
No, it was at he was at the podium.
What? This guy's a thug.
He was at the
I
podium.
love it.
The guy said, never.
Never come to me.
No, do not come. He said, never.
Never
He
come
might
to
kill you.
Never come to me crying.
He might stab you when you come to time.
In the same city, a police officer was stoned to death during violent protest on Saturday.
Well, there's your answer.
Man, these are not regular Indians, man.
But they're saying there's no link to Yadav's remarks.
They stoned the police officers to death. in
Yep,
India.
stoned him to death.
I used to want to go to India and go be a Bollywood star. Apparently not.
You don't, not anymore, huh?
Because they might stone me.
Hey, man, it sounds like you've changed your opinion about them.
No, with the way I talk and the way I act, I'll probably get stoned. Like, I can almost
Yeah.
guarantee. Once I get in, I'm just like, look at all this punk. Oh, are you 5'7" or 5'6"? Are you my wheel? I'm going to kick it back. What are you talking of? Next thing
Oh,
you know,
boy. Oh,
next
boy.
thing you know,
Stoning.
There are a billion of them, guy.
Yeah.
There are a billion.
You
Yeah.
you get
So,
you get jumped by
No,
all
no, no,
all
no matter how
the last
strong you
billion.
are, no matter how strong you are,
You can't beat a
you're not
billion
fighting
people.
off 12 Indian men.
Yeah.
4 grab your legs,
Yep.
4 grab your arms.
Yep.
Now
Good.
your torso is just open for stabbing.
And
Just straight.
just open for stabbing and stoning. And even children can stab.
Yep.
Yep.
So, and these men probably have half man strength. So yes.
This is the voice of logic and reason. All my fellow friendly Indian friends.
I'm
All
kidding,
dress
guys.
your anger
I'm joking.
To him.
to him.
It's our differences that make
Don't come
us-
complaining
that
to
make
me.
us special.
Just go murder him. Don't come crying
And
to
then
me. Just
hurry
go murder him.
hurry over to IBM for your job before you.
Okay, let's move on before this guy gets us in trouble.
Story number 4.
Beatle, George Harrison.
Don't know
How
who
many
that
Beatles
is.
are there? Do you know?
5.
What are their names?
I know Paul McCartney.
Ringo.
I know
Ringo
Ringo
Starr.
Starr. I know George Harrison, and I know the dead one, John
Lennon.
who married the illustrious,
Yoko.
beautiful singer Yoko Ono. One of the best things I've ever heard in my life.
And if you guys don't know what sarcasm is, there you have it.
The woman can sing like an angel, like a baby angel, not even a grown angel, a baby angel.
George Harrison's memorial tree was killed by beetles.
Good. How does that memorial tree? Wait, by
It just registered, huh? It just clicked in,
so
didn't it?
stupid. That is so stupid.
The sapling was planted in the city's Griffith Park near the observatory. Harrison, who died in 2001, spent his final days in L.A. and was a keen gardener.
Oh,
Council
They're
officer,
not that good.
yep. Council officer Tom LaBonge told the L.A.
That's
Times
a great name, LeBon.
the memorial had grown to more than 10 feet tall
Wow.
in 2013, but the tree beetle attacks overwhelmed it.
Do you know what happened?
Imagine all the
Remember,
people.
was it in the 70s when the Beatles said they were bigger than Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus took that personally, man.
Yep.
Jesus
Yep.
said, "Oh, you're bigger than me,
Oh, okay,
and you want to have a tree
Yeah, I got it.
on my earth?
Okay.
Good luck."
Take some beetles.
Yeah, some Beatles to
There
kill
you
your
go.
beetle tree.
There you go.
Enjoy.
Oh God.
You know, I'm serious though. That might be it. I'm going to ask God when I get to heaven. I'm like, hey Jesus, did you?
That's gonna be
send
your
me
question.
Yeah, one of many.
What if you only get one?
I'll ask this one.
He'll have many questions to ask.
Thank you. Me, I'm just gonna be walking around in heaven, man, the whole time. It's gonna be like, guys, here comes the Nigerian guy again. Here comes the Nigerian guy again.
Hide.
Interfere, block him.
What if every time you see Jesus, he's just a short Indian guy?
God forbid.
Wow.
How dare you bite your tongue, guy?
No, just for you.
Bite your tongue. Wow, Jesus, direct the Beatles to this guy.
Wow.
Every time you gaze on him, it's just a short Indian guy.
I don't care.
Arms folded, looking at you.
Hello, Chooks.
Hello, Chukulala.
Do you have a question?
Wow.
You guys are crazy.
I beg none for you, sir.
We are so in trouble.
You guys are
None
crazy.
for you, sir. Let's go, Samson. Let's get out of here, Samson. Because me and Samson will be hanging.
All right. On the other side of the break, we're gonna give you some life advice as we always do, and maybe a movie review or two. These Boys Again, 98.9 KRSM.
Hello and welcome back to These Boys Again with Chukulala, Lucio Fanchulo, and the resident duck. But this is my segment, and on this segment, I will be telling you about movies opening this weekend. Okay, this segment is brought to you by Chukulala Productions. You see how easy that is, sponsors? So easy for me to say, so just get on it. So yeah, this weekend it's going to be a boring weekend for movies because it's kind of the slow time in movies right now. The last big movie to open was Aquaman, which I still haven't seen because I don't see witchcraft. The guys in Nigeria, we call them Mami Water. Americans they call them mermaids. I don't play that crap, so I will not be seeing that movie. You know,
He'll eventually see it.
Eventually, without saying. You know, I like Jason Momoa, good actor. Movie is grossing what now? $57 million this week. Doing very well. $52 million this week, and it's doing very well. So good for you, DC. But this weekend, the 5 big movies that are opening are Escape Room.
Yep. That's a horror film.
That's a horror flick.
Yep.
With a damsel in distress, as usual. Genesis 2.0, which is like a docu-series about the lives of hunters who used to hunt the woolly mammoth. It make no sense to me. I will not be seeing that. I don't care. And then The Vanishing, starring Gerard Butler of 300 fame. And he was also in a great movie that came out a few years ago called Den of Thieves, which I really enjoyed. Did not expect to, but it was really good. He's in this movie called The Vanishing. Round up the top 5, Rust Creek and State Like Sleep. All boring movies. Nothing big happening this weekend. So I will advise
Escape Room will probably do well.
You'll probably do okay. Yeah.
Escape rooms have become
a thing.
Yeah,
but it's doing 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is rotten. You know, so that's not good. Genesis 2.0 is doing 70%, which I guess some people like hearing about nonsense. The Vanishing strikes me as just a DVD movie, which I will see because I like Gerard Butler. And the other two, I don't really care about. So yeah, but let me give you guys a quick review of a movie I just watched. This movie is making headway now. It's been a big deal in the zeitgeist of movies, and it's called Bird Box.
Yeah, we referenced it earlier.
Yes, earlier. Zeke and I already watched this movie. Reese has now watched it because Reese is Reese. You know, it's a movie about an unseen force that forces human beings to commit suicide, to kill themselves, and a bunch of ragtag survivors who get together and try to survive the apocalypse, basically. So basically, you put on blindfolds when you go out, and if the blindfolds come off for any reason, and you see these monsters, only you can see them, and they make you kill yourself. This will not work on me, first of all, because I love myself. But that's one.
Entirely way too much.
That's a waste of that demon. Better go somewhere else because he's wasting his time with me. You look me in the eye, look him in the eye, like, what are we doing here, guy?
Guys,
we'll look at each other. Are you
gonna tilt his head like?
Aren't you gonna kill yourself? I'm like, you kill yourself.
Don't you see me?
I'm like, you kill yourself, sir. Yeah, the movie. Actually, I enjoyed it. You know, I'll give it a nice little 6 out of 10.
That doesn't sound like enjoyment.
No, I mean
6,
7, 8 movies are hard to find. 9 and 10 are almost impossible.
Okay.
So a 6 is an average review. It's good. You know, Zeke enjoyed it also. You The actors were good. Sandra Bullock is always money.
Yep.
She looked good for her age. Just
Wow.
gonna say that out there. I don't even care anymore. But yeah, if you have a chance to get on Netflix, watch Bird Box on an evening with some wine. There are going to be a lot of things that happen in that movie that are so stupid. But
So infuriating.
as this show has shown today, there is no shortage of stupidity in the world, and 2019 is going to be no different.
That's correct.
But
Yeah.
going to stay stupid.
Yep.
A lot of dumb things in that movie, but just swallow your pride, suspend reality, and enjoy a good
a
thriller.
lot of suspension.
A lot of suspension. Yeah, that's my review for this week. Bird Box, enjoy.
Come on, Zeke. Where's the drop?
And now, life advice from these boys.
Gosh.
Implement at your
I
own
wish you're
risk.
patient.
Yeah. Remember when I used to do drops and used to give me a hard time? Oh, not so easy, is it?
And we can patient.
Life advice number 1: screw muffins.
What?
Screw muffins.
How dare you people?
That's life advice number 1.
Only criminals eat muffins.
Screw
so
muffins.
if you eat muffins, you're a criminal.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are muffinists, man. I will not be here and I will not stand here and let you guys insult muffins.
That's what you said, though. This is coming from you.
I didn't say only criminals eat muffins. I said they like muffins.
I said that.
Yeah.
I said
I bring muffins
only
to
criminals eat muffins.
You,
because it's delicious.
yeah.
It's like a little slice of heaven.
No, I'm with young Dolph. Throw the muffin against the wall and watch it splatter all over. Screw muffins.
Yeah, I think our life advice today is to,
Run away from the cops.
don't run away from the cops.
You can do it.
What is wrong with
You
this
gotta
guy?
let things.
You can do it.
You gotta let things go,
You
man.
can get away with it, man.
No.
Run away from the cops.
Look, any hate mail, please, guys.
What is the
just-
hate mail about? This is great
You're
advice.
telling people to run away from the
Yes,
cops.
this is absolutely great advice. If you have nothing else to live for,
Well, guys,
get in the whip
today's opposite day
and go for it.
because don't run away from the
Don't run
cops.
from the cops.
Life advice number 3: murder. Don't complain. Don't cry. Don't cry about it.
Basically, take the laws into your own hands.
Take matters into your own hands.
If your life is at stake, don't be taking notes on what you're going to complain about. Deal with it right then in the
Taking
moment.
notes.
Yeah.
Please.
Someone pulls a knife on you. Do not run to the front desk to ask the lady there to call the cops. Pull out your club and beat them down.
That's it.
And that way, guess what? He'll never do again.
Pull out a knife.
Try to stab
and try
somebody
to
in a
stab
golf
someone
course.
else.
And don't fondle monkeys
Wow.
in Egypt
Wow.
or ever.
Or anywhere.
in Egypt.
Yeah.
But if you're in the Netherlands, if you're in Africa and you see a chimpanzee, go nuts on its nuts. That's Zip's advice. That's great, man. Yeah, but I think the main one is to let it go, man. Let go of your pride. Let go of your I mean, I should take this advice too because I'm pretty awesome as a professional athlete.
Oh, God.
That's undrafted. Gosh. But let go of your pride. If the cops pull you over, do not think you can outrun them. You're not that good. Plus they have the numbers, they have the technology, they have the guns, and they have a license to kill.
And
Yeah.
they will do so.
And they will shoot you.
They have the license to kill. Yep.
So just be cool. Let them tackle you to the ground. If you can ask nicely, please don't put your knee on my neck. Once you say that, though, guess what, though?
Knees
They're
to
putting
the
their
neck.
knee on your neck.
Yep.
So better not even give them that idea.
I think it all boils down to know your limitations and abide by them.
And know that you're not chooks and you can't do everything Chukwulala can do. So don't run from the cops. If I ran, I probably would probably get away.
I don't think you would get away.
Two knees and an elbow in the
I kind of
back.
think I would get away. American cops didn't, but if I was in Britain with their little sticks, for sure I'm getting away in Britain.
There's someone waiting for you in Britain.
Yep.
Oh, I know. That's why I said it. That's
There's
why I said
someone
it.
waiting for you in Britain.
If I was in Britain and the cops came at me with their sticks and no guns, 100% escaping. Have you seen the cars? Have you seen the cop cars?
Yeah, aren't they like
They're like little mini Coopers.
Yeah, mini. Yep.
Please, I will pick those cars. I'll tip them over on their side.
And their sirens are so annoying.
They're the
So
worst.
annoying. They're just the worst.
And they wear like top hats. Top hats.
Yeah.
No dogs. Just a stick and two guys. Come on, man. If I don't run, it'll be an insult on all Nigerians in the world. Please.
I think after this show, we're going to be banned in India and banned from the UK.
Hey, India has loved me, man. They know it's true. They're not a violent people.
There's
They're nice.
nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with them. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm surprised that they're busy stabbing themselves and stoning cops. First of all, who stones in 2019? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have guns, guys. Stoning and spearing.
Are you going to participate in the Bird Box Challenge to some degree? Just blindfold yourself while you're in the safety of your own home and try to do stuff.
That's
what?
That's ridiculous.
Record yourself.
For what?
You know,
Nope.
social media.
I don't have a mental illness.
Okay. Also, make sure that you take guns out of your suitcase before heading to the airport.
Or
Double
keep
check.
them where they're supposed to be kept.
And
The guy got 27 months, huh?
Yeah.
yep.
And if you're a felon
That's
and can't
heavy.
have guns, maybe you
Oh,
should
he's a-
have somebody
he's-
else have your guns.
He's a felon
That's
too?
my.
Just saying.
Okay, you see. Have someone else have your gun so they can put it in your suitcase and
But he
forget that
didn't.
it's
No, no,
there.
no,
But he
and
didn't.
then
No, no,
go
no,
to
no.
the
But he
airport.
didn't, though.
What I mean by have someone have your guns,
Yeah.
having that access to that amount of money, you're able to hire armed security.
Yes,
and those guys
exactly.
are the ones that have their registered
Don't put it in your
weapons.
suitcase.
That's what I mean by have someone else have the guns.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Also, pay
you
your
imagine?
taxes, man.
Yeah.
Pay your taxes or don't.
Unless you get away with it.
And then when you're
Get some muffins from Chicks.
I will bring you muffins. I don't know why you guys are laughing.
He'll deliver muffins from Speedway, by the way. It's not Super America anymore.
No.
It's
So
now
sad.
Speedway. Thank you guys for tuning in. These boys again. We will be back next week. What do we have on deck for next week's show? I don't know. More stories.
Yep.
More stupidity.
A great line
More-
of advice.
Yep. A great line of advice. And most importantly, we will solve the world's problems as we always do.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. 98.9
Bueno.
KRSM. Judge up.